Welcome back, everybody. It is I, Jay, from the GamebustersUK. Back with more Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny. Now, it's been a while, guys. It's been a while. Um, Quick lowdown. I know maybe some months later on, someone says, "I remember you saying this like in the previous episode, but currently, probably hardly anyone's really paying attention to this, so, whatever. I will just say for anyone who, is interested as into why, what's happened. I haven't abandoned this Let's Play. No, it's not Wind Waker. I kind of gave up on Wind Waker. Maybe one day I'll come back to it with, like, Wind Waker HD, but yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, back on topic. So basically, I had an issue where my PVR fails to record PlayStation 2 games now. Period. At all. I even bought a new PS2. As in, when I say new, I say a copy that's pretty much not been used that much. But to be honest, someone's kind of messed around with one of the ports, which isn't too good, but it works for the most part. But this way, my one wasn't doing very well, and I thought maybe that might be partly when the PVR's not picking it up, the signal very well and stuff. So I changed it. However, my PVR still doesn't like it. And when I mean it doesn't like it, I mean literally, you look on the playback before you even record, because you get a preview, and it jumps. It like freezes sometimes on a frame, and I'm not even recording, and it only does it on my PlayStation 2. Now, let me just say, guys, that some of you may have known I recorded Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time for the PS2 some time ago on the channel, and guess what? I was using the PVR with no issues. So I don't know why it suddenly doesn't like, and it's not on Onimusha 2. I can assure you, it does this just on the PS2 BIOS. And now if I try Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, again, it just like skips frames, it glitches, all this and that. It just doesn't seem to like it. I don't know why though. I'll say this is a different PS2 and no change. My PVR just refuses. It still records Wii U, and I haven't tried PS3, but I tried PS4 at one point, I think, and that was fine. So I don't know, it just seems to be only the later gens. I mean, it's meant to be for later gens, but you're supposed to be able to have the ability to record PS2, because I know you can do it. I've done it before. So, long story short, I had to get the Dazzle, which I don't think it's too bad because, well, one, I can make the quality a little bit better anyway, video editing and stuff, and, it's PS2, so I'm not going to get much better quality, I guess, anyway, because it's a PS2. It's different if it's a PS2 on the PS3, like from a PS2 collection, like HD collection or something, but this is an actual PS2 game, so, yeah. And I couldn't get the Dazzle to work, I couldn't get the HD PVR to work at all, and I managed to get it to work now, finally. So we're using the Dazzle, hopefully the quality isn't too bad. Just wanted to get that out there. Anyway, sorry to waste so much time, but we are finally back. I am finally back with this. I don't know when this will be uploaded, but currently this is like February 2016, like late February, so, it's around there when I'm recording this. Let's get into it. So, let me try and recap. I believe we went to a teleporter which took us back to the castle. We did an annoying puzzle, and now we kind of only have one way to go, which is this door here. So let's see if we can progress, and oh, cutscene.
Okay. Hey, Eke. Is that you?
Huh? Jubei! Is that you?
Can you open the door?
Why? Are you locked in? Well, I could open it, but it'll cost you. First, you have to tell me where the key is.
If I knew, I wouldn't ask you.
Oh, that's true.
Well then, so we kind of locked in, can't get through, and who's on the other side? Eke, laughing his head off because he thinks it's hilarious. Kind of is funny, I suppose. And so here we are playing with Eke. So if you haven't played with Eke yet, I'll just explain what you could do. You've got his little secret technique, the back, you know, the down, up, forward, down or back forward, I guess, back forward. But it's, you know, it's down up on the D-pad, and you press square at the same time. He does his little jab. He can charge up to 3 times, like so. I think he can always do that. I'm not too sure, but yeah, he can do that. His triangle attack, which I'm not going to waste, is he like throws like charms. You might have seen it before when he helped you, and he paralyzes the enemies. So yeah, let's go. We gotta find this key. We gotta explore with Eke. As for the old PVR thing, I honestly don't know. I think my PVR is dying anyway, so I don't know if that's the reason. We've got a yellow bracelet so we can absorb now. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's the PVR dying, because I can still record stuff. You know, I think I'll just have to use a Dazzle for now on, with in terms of PS1 and PS2 or anything older, I guess. It sucks. You know, I can't afford to buy another PVR or another recording software, at least at the moment, and I don't really want to, but I don't have to, you know. I'm just pressing the X button because I think there's an area where there's like a scroll, like an artwork scroll you can pick up, which I don't know if I mentioned. I did mention before when I was recording, but I had to record this again several times, because when I recorded this last time, as you guys may have known, again, due to the PVR having issues, frame rates, and I was like, nah, I need to record this again. And I was worried because I recorded about a few because I thought I saved it, and then I was like, oh, this part 18, which this is it, this, you know, part 18 is glitchy, this and this and this. What do I do? Luckily, because I'm actually using my head, I actually created an old save file around here in case I needed to record this again. So thank God I used my head, because I don't know how many times I think I did that in the Crash Bandicoot 2 in case I did something wrong, but I was fairly confident with that because that was fine. But you know, amount of times, the old time when like we first started the channel and we didn't have saves, I didn't use save files sufficiently, you know, in case the recording messed up. I was like, nah, this is Namu, and you know, I didn't use those files, you know, wisely, which meant that things like Digimon World 2003, where I had to kind of cheat to get back to the old save file, which I kind of hated I did that, but yeah. To get back on topic here, I sort of like Eke, but at the same time I feel like he's kind of slowish, and I'm not too big, you know how I may have said that I'm not too big on the whole slow thing, unless the weapon's like really, I guess, like really useful, like Jubei's hammer. Okay, there we go, we got a key so we can unlock here, but you might recognise this area. This is all part of Onimusha 1. We haven't explored that part with Jubei yet, but that's the whole charm thing, Namu, he says, where he paralyzes the enemies. It doesn't work on all enemies, it doesn't like work on ogres. It makes them upset, I guess. Like it looks like it does something, but it doesn't. I just realised this charge up takes longer than... Ouch. I can't Namu again, damn it. There's a group of enemies, so... He can critical, like every character can critical. Honestly, like I say, I just find him slow, so I don't do that well with him. But you know, this is only an area that you play as him. One thing that I don't know is if it's always Eke or if this is to do with your party member. So, do I even need to come here? I must do. I can't remember. It's been a little while. I can't remember if it's like your party member that you know, the person that you're most befriended with, which again I was saying before, I think it should be either I know, I'm pretty certain it isn't Magoichi, but it should be either Ketaru or OU. So I'm not too sure, but I could be wrong. I think at one point I might have like gave him a gift or did something for him, and that might have just shifted the favour, because I haven't seen the other two or other three. I haven't really. Well, we saw Magoichi I think in the part before, but you know I haven't been able to actually just talk to him and try and give him another gift or something. I don't know if I. What the hell was that lizard enemy doing? It looked like he was running around the corner, and then I was like, dude, you run past me. It's kind of funny. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, let's charge up. Charge up my spear. I honestly think Jubei's spear is better, but I think it's just because he's more agile with it. That's why, I think. So, yeah. I think that's why I prefer the ice spear. I mean, I don't even like using it that much, but I just mean he's more agile, at least. It feels like he is. Screw you guys. You're probably going to keep respawning for a while, so... I don't think it's endless, but, you know. Oh, we got the robots are back again. I feel like the robots are almost the most randomest thing in Onimusha world, because if I remember correctly... Yeah, you can't stun them either. If I remember correctly... I don't think robots like these come back. I don't think. So, to me it's like... They're here, and it's kind of random in a way, because they're like deep... Oh my god, I'm getting my shit wrecked. God damn. Give me a hub. Give me something. Ow. Calm down, you motherfucker. Yeah, that's what happens when they go into red mode. Die! I can't get out the way. No, I'm gonna get blown up. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to charge up so I could just, you know. Oh well. Told you I'm not that good with Eke. Right, I think we go this way. I'm trying to remember. I think it is this way. You know what, guys? I'm just back. I'm just glad to be back. You know. I do like this game, and you know, I want to be able to record more PS2 games in the future. Well, assuming, well, no, the next RPG I'm going to do is PS2, and I'm pretty certain before our channel may die, you know, I want to at least do that, which is my favorite RPG, and then whatever, you know, even if people don't really watch it. I just want to do it because I enjoy it. That's why we did this channel. Really, it was just we were just messing around, having some fun, playing games and doing random jokes, you know. But our commentary was so bad at the beginning. Well, I mean, we're talking about random stuff, anything, and I don't have a problem with that because it was just kind of our own humor. If some people got our jokes, a lot of it was just like comedy references, like cartoons, like Simpsons and Family Guy and. Like, well, not so much more Simpsons, but I guess like South Park, and films, comedy films. So we had like random references. Sometimes there were like references to games, other things like Dragon Ball Z and stuff. But our quality was so bad at first because we didn't really know about Let's Playing too much. And our quality was so bad, our mic was so bad because we didn't have a group mic. I still don't have a group mic. So it's really hard whenever we get together to record. We have to bring our own mics. Otherwise the quality just sounds terrible. Because I didn't have the money to pay for like an expensive mic. I want to get one at some point. Well, at least assuming we... Because it might be good. It might be better to do that for reviews. Now we've got the cherry key, we can go here. But yeah, you know, lots of things happened and whatnot. Oh, what's this? Ooh, got armor for Eke. But you know, we've been going at it for over 5 years, and some people could say, oh look, I've got 10, 30, 100,000 subscribers. But you know, it took them like 3 or 4 years to get up quite high, and now they're doing pretty well. You know, we've been here for 5 years, and I can say we've reached 1,000. You know, that's it. But it's better than nothing. Although it's fair to say that a lot of our audiences are kind of just not bothered watching our stuff. Like, they've just disappeared. You've got the audience that like one thing, and then when you don't do that anymore, just not bothered. You know, it's just how it is. You know, what I enjoy in commentary, or like when people are playing games, I enjoy people that just can I explain this? That just they're kind of relaxed. They enjoy what they're doing. They do what they want. They're not just like screaming at the game, saying how crappy it is, like a lot of people that seem to be doing well on YouTube, and that's all they're doing. I'm not mentioning any names, but you know, just doing whatever because it's your channel. Not necessarily, obviously you're talking to the fans or whatever, and asking people questions and. And very nerdy stuff. I like people who know what know what they're talking about, and they talk about nerdy stuff and whatnot and stuff. They're fairly seem to be like down to earth people. Of course, you're gonna have your problems with your games because as a commentary, you've got your different opinions and stuff. But I don't like people that sound like they're advertising. They're like robots because, again, not mentioning any names, but some people, in my opinion, sound way too robotic. Oh, we got the crescent key. Way too robotic, and I'm just like, yeah, you're trying too hard to advertise, and just relax, and I think you should just be yourself, If that's being yourself, then that's being yourself, I suppose, but, I just don't like that. Just sounds like you're trying too hard, That's why I don't want to be one of those people that are like, please rate and comment, subscribe. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want you to subscribe if you like our stuff, and I want you to like it. But if you don't like our stuff, then I'm not going to cry in a corner or beg you or say like I'm going to give you a game. I'm going to do a competition and give you like a free game or something. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel like I'm desperate for people to watch my videos. I just want to do these things because we enjoy it. It's just a shame that back then our quality wasn't better, because back then we had all the time. Well, not all the time. We had a lot more time to, we had a lot more time to record as a group. And we had Leon, the fourth member, but he's not on our channel anymore. He doesn't play games anymore, unfortunately, so he doesn't do it anymore. But we had time. We had fun playing these games. The Ocarina of Time, in terms of an actual Let's Play, was probably one of the worst Let's Plays ever, because we did not take that game seriously. We literally just screwed around with cheats. We played the game, and we did actually legitimately, I say legit, but we did actually complete all the temples and everything. But we were just like hyper, man. We were just throwing random jokes out. We messed around with levitation. But in terms of like an actual, perhaps more like a walkthrough guide, no, that was terrible. If you just want some guys playing games that you like, talking about random stuff, throwing out random jokes and doing random stuff to try and make it more entertaining, because it's like, you've seen Ocarina of Time, or you may, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, or you may not. You've seen Sonic the Hedgehog 1, so let's make it more entertaining, and we're still going to beat the game, but we kind of screw around along the way. But, some people don't like that, people are like, oh, you screw around, and, that's when we introduced, like, singular Let's Plays, where they're actual more of, okay, this is a Let's Play, and we're going to try and complete the game, but then when we come together as a group, we just kind of mess about a little bit, Like, we're still playing the game, but we have some fun, we joke about. Sometimes if it's a multiplayer game, we even dick each other just because, it's kind of funny and whatnot. So, things like that. And I think it's nice to have variety on the channel, and I'm glad we did that. It's just, if only we had more time to sit down and maybe do those sort of things, more group stuff, because I know we want to, but we just don't have the time for it. We want to, I know we do, we all want to. So, yeah. Anyway, I've been rambling for a long time, and I apologise. I'm going to quickly read this very disturbing sounding book here. Is it Humans for Food? Alright, let's have a quick skim. So, creating the best ingredients has been a long and painstaking mission of mine for many years. However, I have no idea who this is, by the way. But if you allow humans to roam free in this space, wait, what? It's strange, but if you allow humans to free in a space, they will eventually fight with each other over territory and not over food. On the other hand, it is difficult to raise humans in a small area. Raise humans, What is most difficult, though, I am having to eliminate the human leaders of these fights in order to preserve our stock of humans. And now it has come to my attention that some demons believe that the free-range humans are better than the raised ones. Oh my god, it's literally a marketing for buying humans. That's hilarious. It's hilarious, but kind of disturbing at the same time. I must admit that I have found a difference in the firmness of the humans who are captured, as opposed to the ones who have raised ourselves being an accomplished cook. Alright, you're an accomplished cook for cooking humans, are you? I can tell the difference when I slice open the human body. Lovely. As far as I can remember, the best ingredient I have ever used would have to be... Hey, they say the ingredients, not like they're actually eating humans. It's like they're taking parts of them and mixing it into the food. Okay. This human broke... What was his name? Tyranno Masakado? I think I said that right. This human broke his contract with the demons and therefore was soon set on the table for Fortinbras to feast upon. I had heard that Masakado also killed many humans and that it was recorded in human history. Maybe there is a connection to the quality of the human and their personality. I don't know, but I will continue to research this possibility. Yeah, but I don't know who the hell this is. Dodgy. Oh, we got one of these. No. Shite. Oh, I done it. Yay. Okay, that was simple. I was like, no. And we got artwork. Yeah. Are we good at anything else? I think that's it. Right, so yeah, I do apologise for rambling. I've probably said this every now and again, but you know, to sum up, I appreciate any of you, new and old, for joining us. You know, and I appreciate your continued support. And if you do like our stuff, you know, we appreciate it. And I mean, we're only human. I think you always start off a bit, you know, hard. Like, I know people that apparently, like, their qualities were really bad when they first started, and no one really liked it, and people complaining all this and this, and yeah, they just weren't doing so hot. But then, like, what was it? Ooh, did I get critical hit? I think I did. But then, you know, like so many years later, they've got so many subscribers and views, and it's like, and their quality is a lot better. And you think, wow, they couldn't have done too bad because they still managed to get all these people following them. You know, but I guess that just means we're just really shit. You know, I don't know. But it's also a struggle. There are a lot of people that do Let's Play channels, and that's why again we wanted to be more of a gaming channel where we do Let's Plays, and that is a lot of our focus, or at least it used to be. But I also like to throw reviews, streams, perhaps some first impressions video every now and again, you know, just some general gameplays. You know, obviously we've got like the GamebustersUK versus, where it's like our group stuff and we're like playing a fighting game or something, we're going against each other, or we're playing a party game like Mario Party, things like that. You know, we like to have variety in them, and obviously I've got like some of like the vlogs where we talk about different game pickups and stuff, so we got a lot of stuff on there. You know, we've got over 1,000 videos of content. You know, half of that maybe not the best quality, and you know, we're a lot better now, but you know, we try because we enjoy it, and if people enjoy it too, then that's great. But unfortunately for now, it's literally, you know, most of our new stuff is just, it's not really viewed, and you know, it's disappointing, but I remain positive because I do enjoy it. I'm pretty much well, the reason why I said that, you know, until we decide to kick the bucket, it's more of until I perhaps die, not actually die, but I mean I lose interest, because unless I not lose interest in games, but I might lose interest in just recording. I might just want to go back to playing games, because there are times where I don't want to record. And you know, we're not that popular, so at least I suppose in that respect I don't have people going in my ear saying, when's the next part of this? I mean, I wouldn't mind, now we can go here, by the way. I wouldn't mind if people, you know, liked my stuff and wanted more parts, you know, but I've had the issue in the past where people are like saying, we want you to record more of Digimon, and I'm like, I know, I'm busy, I'm trying, and then obviously after a while, by the time I've uploaded the next part, those subscribers are either unsubscribed or they just don't watch my stuff anymore, because they're like, look, you're taking forever. And we, you know, and we'd like to think we're sort of casual guys, so you know, if you like seeing our stuff every now and again, that's great. But we always say, tell us if you want us to see more. It's not always easy for us because we've got lives, we're busy, so I can't always upload the next part of Digimon World or whatever, you know. That's just how it is. I'm sure you guys can understand that. Ow, stop that. Can I go in this door? Stupid fish. Stop using water gun. Okay, I can't. Okay. But you know, we try our best. But at the end of the day, I think it'll end with us just giving up. You know, unless we suddenly get loads of people that like our stuff and want us to do more and keep our random crazy, you know, fun that we do, and you like our reviews, you like our let's plays, you like our group stuff, you like any of our stuff to the point where you're like, please keep going. You know, we think you're great. We think you're pretty cool. You're pretty cool guys. Then, you know, we'll keep going. But if that doesn't happen, which I mean, we've been going at it for 5 years. I don't think it's going to happen. But I'm gonna remain positive. I don't think it's going to happen. But if it ever does, great. But you know, I don't think it's going to happen, and we're just going to give up one day, and we're going to be like, yeah, we're tired. Thanks to that one person who watched that video. But we're calling it now. You know, we're done. You know, I'm sorry. Just we don't feel motivated to do this anymore. You know, I'll still play games probably. You know, even when I'm older. But it's like I just don't know whether I want to keep recording. You know, people are motivators. You know, you let people know, and they say, "Oh, I really like this." Ooh, we got the halberd, and another, yeah, that's cool. You know, if people tell you want to see more stuff, it gives you motivation. But if you don't have that, I mean, the whole point of these videos, surely, when you upload them to public, is that you want them to be viewed. You want them to like your video. You want them to spread. You want people to comment to be like, do you like this? Do you not like this? If you don't like this, tell us what we need to do. Things like that, you know. But if you don't get that, you sort of think to yourself, well, I might as well just put this video on private and call it a night. You know? Hunting schedule. Well, I'm just going to read this and I'm going to save because it's been a very, very long part. And I apologise for me. I wouldn't say it was ranting, but just me just talking about our channel and stuff, you know. Recruitment for Shingen Takeda of Kai Province. Expected date March 1573. Ground calendar. Those who enter will receive 500 human bodies. Wow, it's a special bonus. Registration ends on the full moon in February or when the list fills. The following is tentative schedule for after the Takeda hunt. Okay. August 1573. Echizen Odani Castle. Okay. March 1574. Ishiyama Hogan Temple. 1574, 1574, Isa Nagashima, Isa Nagashima, and December 1574, Kishu Saiga. This schedule is subject to change based upon the performance of the Takeda hunt. Some crazy stuff going on, guys. If you didn't already know, I promise we'll talk more about the game and things that are related on that. So I do apologize for that, but I think I'm going to save that here. Just in case the recording does go for shite, but you know. Alright guys, well, I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you listening to this, whether it's, you know, when it's uploaded roughly after a week or so, or whether it's like a year down the line where we're non-existent, I don't know. But wherever you're watching this, if you like it, please show us, believe in a like, appreciate it. You got any questions you want to ask us, any comments you want to leave us, let us know. We always like to get involved. Follow us on Twitter and all that jazz. I hope to see you guys in the next part where we actually get into some interesting stuff next part. At least I think so. See you guys next time.